over in the bottom area, and those will destroy the reactor. The number of lights will be increasing as the reactors go on. The difficulty increases as well. So the other thing you have at your disposal to help you is one multiball, which uses this patented locking system. Not patented locking system, but very, very, very cool lock. And during that multiball, you can still make progress towards all the things you wanted to do otherwise. So you can destroy reactors. You can also make jackpots in a super by cleaning out the drops again. And the super will also give you an add-a-ball once per multi-ball. So if you're down to 2 balls, you can get a 3rd ball back by claiming a super. And you also get a boatload of points that way. We do have the score. Okay, great. So we'll have the score tracked as we go. It's a little hard to see the score sometimes on video because of the bright white score display. So I'll keep you updated if it matters, but it doesn't really matter. What matters is kicking ass and destroying reactors. One last thing, because we are live, we need a reaction. When the reactor is destroyed, what should we do? Yeah, all right, well, we'll do better than that. But we'll do better than that on each new reactor as it goes.
Welcome to the future.
Thank you. All right, you can hear me okay? Can you hear how about the volume of the game? Up. 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 Down. All right, let's go here. I can't hear anything at this point. That's all right. All right, there are several skill shots on the game, but the main one is to plunge it into one of these core lights. And if you plunge the O, as it is right now, you can select which one. If it's white and you do hands-free, you'll get the reactor lit immediately on one go. If you have to move it to get it, you still get a ball save light, but you won't get a free reactor. So let's try to plunge the R. And that's short, so I blew it. All right, so we're going to get to multi-ball as quickly as possible here. And that move is called a live catch, and a live catch happens when the ball is moving away from your flipper. So this path and the path of your flipper are perpendicular. That's exactly when you want to do a live catch. And the goal of the live catch is to flip as the ball comes and deaden the momentum. So I'm going to try to do one more live catch on the next flip and start multi-ball. So you'll see it come down the right loop here. As it comes down, nope, never mind. We'll have to do a drop catch instead. That was a drop catch. So the 2 types of catches depend on where the ball is going. So if the ball is going away from your flipper, you want to use live catches. If the ball is going towards your flipper, you want to use drop catches, which is to drop the flipper when the ball comes and deaden its momentum. A live catch in that direction would never work. It only works on either balls that are moving straight up and down or balls that are moving away from your flipper. Meanwhile, drop catches are there. So the feeds on this game and the way the angles are positioned means that there are going to be drop catches and live catches happening all the time, depending on where that ball is coming from. And I'll try to key that as it comes, but to me, that's what makes this game, as it's designed, absolutely amazing instead of just really good, is that it's constantly forcing you to make flipper skill decisions and execute them well. Let's start multi-ball. And during the multi-ball, I'm going to try the Reactor 1 cycle, which is targets in here, destroy. Get out of the way! All right, so there's the Reactor 1. We're in the reactor now. I'm in your reactor, shoot your lanes. Got a few alpha particles here. Bye. Meanwhile, this friggin' thing is counting down. 75, 74, 73. I have to get it to 100. All right, so now there are choices. I can shoot the target on the left and say, if I can get this game to give me the D, then I will complete Reactor 1. Or I can shoot the targets here and try to get back to multiball. The reason you want to go back to multiball is because during multiball, everything is double or triple value, depending on how many balls are on the table. It can even be 4x value if you get 4 balls out with the out of ball. So by going back to these targets, you have the dangerous shots, and I could drain on any of these shots. I've already used up 1 warning, I think. Or I could just shoot the D and finish this reactor off right now. So what should we do? Multiball. All right, multiball wins. So each one of these targets is a pain in the butt, but if we can pick them all off safely somehow, then we go in this hole in the back, and that lights the locks.
Locks lit.
Oh! Oh, you did! Oh! Drop target error. Dang it. All right, let's do a live catch again. That was not a good live catch, but it was effective enough. Oh! Jeez, Moses. It's a harder shot across from the left flipper than from the right. So from the right flipper, you just pop it out there and live catch. That wasn't a good live catch. The second one was all right. But ideally, I want to catch that right away. And now I'm going to shoot this and then hopefully have one of these slingshots give me the D, get this thing done, and go on to Reactor 2. Boom! All right, let's go.
Reactor unlocked. Scoop to start reactor. 3x jackpot.
Reactor 2 has begun. Making some inroads here.
Level 1.
And also now we've lit a drain save. Drain save is really important. I now have a light on my in lanes and my out lanes that moves around when I flip the flippers. If the ball goes down the lit lane, I will get 10 seconds to do whatever I want. And that 10 seconds is incredibly valuable. I can preserve multi-ball, I can make jackpots, I can finish a grid. Right now I don't want to use that lane save, I want to use it if I have to, and I want to aim for the spinner here to get back up top and try to finish this grid. That's bad. That's a good live catch. No! No! And you see, if you go through the R lane at the top, you will get very quickly a lot of reactor stuff going. Boom! Ball save. Another ball save. Boom! And the game is nice enough also even to give you a 5-second ball saver after you destroy a reactor. So if you destroy a reactor and you're like, yeah! And then you drain the ball, it gives it back. It's awesome. So 2 reactors down, we're at 600,000 or so. And remember, the dangerous thing to do would be to shoot that target bank in the middle. We don't need to do that, except to die. That was a big mistake. That was a total mistake on my part by shooting for the grid. I wasn't shooting for the grid. I was trying to shoot for the locks here. All right, danger. We get it. Uh-oh. Are we locked in danger mode? Oh, boy. No, there we go. Alright, let's do better. But there it was again, same mistake. And the mistake there is aiming for something that's out of control and trying to get back under control. That's a very dangerous place to be. The backhand from this is pretty quick, and I feel like I can make that set almost every time. Plunging short, letting it go, live catch, backhand. That's the main cycle of getting the multi-ball here for me. Also, I'm hitting the wall a bit to poke the ball out. So as it comes to this rail, I hit the side of the cabinet, and that pushes it off the wall. On games like Creature from the Black Lagoon, that is a really important skill to take on because you don't want it to come down and hit the top of the slingshot or have the slingshot fire, both of which are bad. So when it's on that wall right there, I'm giving it a bump. The left wall, for whatever reason, isn't like that. The left wall comes down correctly. So, not correctly, there is no correct. But if I bump the left wall, I might actually cause it to go down the middle instead of coming to the flipper. So these are things you have to figure out about individual machines, individual games. Different creatures are different Annihilation are different. But right now, let's go kill Reactor 3. Come on.
Jackpot. Reactor unlocked.
That'll work. Give me that. Oh, extra ball. Oh, stupid. That was a big mistake on my part. I had the drain save, and I let a ball go through the out lane without triggering the drain save. So that multi-ball should not have ended. I blew it. Let's see if we can get good action and get back in a multi-ball here. Prove this. All right, this is where I lost the ball before. All right, that time it worked out. And now I'm going to try to plunge it into the top lane because Reactor 3 is going, and we need to kill off this heat exchanger before we can move on. And bad plunges, sorry. But plunging short is better than plunging long. If you plunge short, comes right to your right flipper. If you plunge too long, you're whipping around and you could be in trouble here. Reactor's on, we'll start multi-ball. We got a ball save, we've got these.
Multi-ball
Oh, whatever. Put 2 balls in there and you did that? Ah, come on. Ah, not so good. All right, we're going to try to cradle separate here. When you have 2 balls on one flipper, you want to kind of hop one into the air and then do something with the other one. The normal cradle separation is just hop this up and then hope it lands on the other side. So, that worked. I'm all the way down to 40% on my reactor now. Let's try the right side instead because I get better action. And the other flipper is up. Oh, God! Alright, we're on reactor 3 now, so there are 3 lights. I've got the A, the D, and the destroy target on the right side. The other thing we can do here is we can try to go through the drop targets and get a super jackpot. And then that would give me an out ball. I'm just going to try to destroy the reactor here.
2x jackpot. 2x double jackpot. 2x triple jackpot.
Oh wait, I got the super instead. Boom! Okay, that was key right there. I get 10 seconds to do whatever I want. And I'm trying to use the 10 seconds to start the next reactor. Did not go very well there. I'm just trying to get these balls separated, and it didn't work. So, What I was trying to do there is hit those balls on either flipper, maybe shoot one up those sides. Any of that's possible. But now you might say, what am I doing? I'm trying to start the reactor. And I'm also trying to show you why not to start the reactor. The reactor sucks. That shot is a really difficult shot, and sometimes it goes in, but a lot of times it doesn't. If it does go in, you get to pause and sit around for a while and just enjoy the fact that you're playing pinball in front of friends and that you're playing a great freaking game. And that the music just changed. All right, where are we now? All right, we're at the steam generator phase. Oh, bad shot there. Okay, so again, you have these choices between going into multiball or going into the reactor. And if you go into the reactor, for example, the advantage here is you're a little more comfortable at making shots and sending the ball around and maybe pulling off a very high percentage in one go. Maybe even getting, what did I get, 88%? And then it kicks out there. Oh no! Ugh. Yeah. No! Yes. Oh wait, another ball! There's no safety on this game. There's just absolutely no safety on this game. I'm trying to plunge the top so I can get to 100% here, but it may not happen. Nope, way too soft. But what I will get is I'll be able to get into 100% and get into multi-ball. Boom! Let's go. Let's kill that thing.
Jackpot.
Ah. That's going to bounce over, just like that. So that's what you want to do on a cradle separate. 100%, let's go. 1. Reactor 4 has 4 targets, and the bumper can be hit twice. So right now I need to hit the R on the left, and I need to hit the bumper twice, or I can go for the jackpots and continue from there. Oh, come on. The bumper is suspiciously hard to hit. You hit the bumper 100 times a game, and every time you hit it, it's dangerous as heck. Except the one time you actually want to hit the bumper, it won't go. You try to hit it, it bounces off it or something like that. Oh, look, we have a mystery award. Let's just do that instead. What do you got? Come on, mystery. Give me more for a tournament, TQ. That was a near warning there. Oh, shoot. Don't do that. What was that for? What was that? Honestly. Who throws a shoe? Oh, no. Woo! Ah! Come on, bounce that over. Now, your Annihilation may be different from mine, but that was a little better handling of that kick out. And now we're just going to go short. You can also go in the top lanes and try to increase the value of the reactor. Since I'm just trying here to get as many reactors as I can in one game, I'm not going to go in the top as often. But if you go in there, you'll also find that it doesn't hit anything, and it was not useful at all to go in there. But normally, if you go in there, you can bounce around. If you hit 1, 2, 3, you instantly max out the value of the reactor, which in this case would be roughly 200 to 300,000 extra points added to the score from completing the reactor. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to get multi-ball, and the balls are going to bounce around and hit this bumper twice, and then I'll be on to reactor 5. And we'll say goodbye to the steam generator. What? Come on, bumper, you're right there. Oh, no, yeah!
3x jackpot.
Oh, that was bad. The multi-ball music on this game is pretty freaking great. Hopefully whoever did this also like wrote the rules or something. Oh, whatever! That was just terrible. Nobody saw that. Ball save. And that's the save. If you have the save, then you get to save the ball. All right, Reactor 5 is ready. And the choices again are go back to multi-ball or shoot the dangerous things. So pretty much the answer is always multi-ball. Oh!
Please stand by.
Let's go!
Reactor online.
Oh, get out of there. Yeah! All right, that might be a turning point here in Reactor 5. So there isn't any magic to that, except that when you apply more momentum to the ball, you have the opportunity to make it go places where it wouldn't go otherwise. Steve, what is it, 9 years ago now? You shot the video of Papa 11 final? Oh, a desperation save that looks a little bit like that. And when that happens, you kind of have to settle down a little bit and go like, all right, back on target. What am I doing? I'm going to make my next shot into this lock. But then, then you suck. Instead, make your next shot is all there really is. Bad things can happen, good things can happen all the way through the game. But anytime, all you can really do is control your next shot and try to make the right decisions. Let's go into the top so we'll get some percentage here. $62, $69, that's nice. $75, nope. But the drop catch is nice too, because then you can go right from there into the lock. Yeah, I know, I did that. 94, 99, 100%. All right, so right now what we're doing is adding value to this. If I can get the 2 and the 3 over here on the right, I can max out the value of the reactor, which will be really good right now. Give me that 3. 3 me up. Oh, whoa. If you're playing this game, that is probably the worst way to drain, but you have to be aware of it at all times. There is not enough room in there. The ball can fly through and not go in the hole, even though you think it's going to definitely go. So be ready. You have to. This thing is loud. Siren, man. We're going into multi-ball again. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 targets to hit because it's Reactor 5, and then we'll see where we're at. Oh, I thought I had that. All right, so this is interesting because I'm going to kind of cradle separate, but I'm going to pop the top ball up in the air and try to shoot the R with the under ball. So I'm going to hit this first ball up in the air. I'm not really trying to get it to go anywhere, and then I'm going to hit the R with the bottom ball. Okay, where are we here? Good music. Oh, bad stuff. I knew that was probably would have been better to shoot that from the right flipper, but the center drain was a risk there instead. So what's lit? We got reactor 6 ready.
Main phase, level 1.
Notice here, I'm not bothering to shoot for the reactor start. One of the reasons is, well, I'm not going to do anything with it. If I did it, I would just go for multi-ball next anyway. Backhanding it to start reactor is a good idea now because I find it easier to shoot these targets from the right flipper than from the left. So I'm basically using this shot as a transfer from left to right. And you see that on a lot of games, an opportunity to move the ball from one side to the other through a ramp, like on Guardians of the Galaxy, or on lots of games. Oh, shit, ball! All right, so we're entering the power grid now. It's reactor 6 already, and we're doing all right. But notice that when you say you're doing all right, bad things happen immediately. So I'm not doing all right. I need to do better.
Blocks alert.
Yep, too far. You plunged too far. Oh boy. Bounce. All right, and that move there, the dead bounce, is the move that I would like you to work on if you are an intermediate player. Try not flipping. And furthermore, because nobody doesn't want to not flip, take your hand off the machine when you're going to do a dead bounce. If you can't trust yourself to do a dead bounce, and I can't, then use your hand. Move your hand away and force yourself to accept that the ball is going to dead bounce because there won't be anything you can do about it otherwise. And doing that as much as you can, along with playing one-handed, these are the two ways that you can learn quickly and not comfortably, but you can learn in an environment that just makes you feel like you're a badass while you play. That really does make a huge difference. All right, let's get this locked. Oh God. Oh God. All right, so notice that this shot here is really hard for me now, so I'm going to take it that way as much as I can from here on out. And that means doing more post transfers, making more decisions that lead to me having the ball on the correct side. Come on, give me a ball. Oh, that didn't work, did it? Oh, okay. Oh, get in there. Oh, it's bad multi-ball. All right. Getting back under control is can be really difficult on this game. Like my normal play here is just, oh God. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to talk and do something here. All right, there we go. Further on in the game, I haven't talked about this yet. I'm not shooting both loops, and the reason why is that only one of the loops is actually now lit to send me into the reactor. I can't shoot both the left and right loops right now. I can only shoot the left loop to go into the reactor.
Main phase, level 2. 2x jackpot.
Come on, baby. 57, 64, where are we? 63, 78, 92, 100. Ball saver's on. 6 targets are lit. Reactor 6 is on. Two more to go. Oh, come on, R. Pirate's favorite letter, man.
2x jackpot.
Actually, a pirate's favorite letter is the C. Come on, R. Oh, what are you doing? Oh! R! Hey! Wait, what? Okay. R! Now I can hit the R, sure. Now that it moves. Never seen that before. Does it move after you mess up for long enough? Oh no! Oh, after it realizes like you suck, it says you suck enough that I'm moving it to something easier. Oh man, that's disastrous. All right, so now I have one target left to hit for 126,000 reactor kill, or I can get 3 times that value by going back into multi-ball. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to short plunge here, gather myself, live catch, backhand, and if I can do that 3 times, I'll be back in a multi-ball, and I will be able to kill this reactor for high value instead of just a little bit of points. Oh, that's bad. This is bad. This is good. Oh, no, it's fine. Not sure how that happened. Will you actually kill the reactor for once? No! No, make the shot! Make the shot! No, it's not the D! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! Okay, so what I want to do now is I want the drain save to activate. I want the white light. In the meantime, I'm going to try to kick off this grid, but I want to get this white light so I can get 10 seconds of whatever time. We're on to reactor 7 now. No! Oh, disaster. That's unfortunate. Well, we have mystery lit, and so we can just drain trying to shoot the mystery instead. That's also another move that you can do. If the ball is moving off your flipper towards the center, you can flick it off the tip and try to send it directly straight up again. So that's a little bit harder than typical. No, bad, okay. All right, take the mystery. What do you got? What do you got? Light lock? All right, points. I want points. Nobody wants points. That's what I wanted. No. All right, there we go. And once you're back on track here, just don't forget, the ball is plunging quickly, and it's going to auto plunge if you don't do something about it. So if you're not ready, you're going to have that ball auto plunge for you into the nether regions of outer space, or whatever this game is about. Oh! All right, let's get that grid finished. Get paid. All right, reactor is done. That's the grid. And now let's use the reactor to finish the grid. Reactor 7 is on. This game feels like it's, what would you say? This game is from like 1980 something or whatever. God damn, this game is great. 57, let's go. Oh, that was good. Oh, I blew it there. I had drain save ready, and I moved my flippers to clear it by mistake. Oh, whatever. Boo. So there was a decision that was different from earlier. I had the ball in the left flipper, and I shot for the right loop instead of shooting for the lock. And the reason I did that is because my shooting from the left flipper to the lock has been terrible. Now that it's on my left flipper and I have drain save, I can go for it, but notice, I bricked it. So it was the right move to not shoot for that and to not trust myself to shoot that right now. And you have to kind of get a feel for that, even though you might say, like, hey, I'm really good at this game. Sometimes you're not. That was good, though. Yeah, that was pretty good. Come on now. Oh, it's stuck there. Oh, no, don't go. No. That's a good part of this song. Multiball. Reactor jackpot.
3x reactor jackpot.
That's a nice touch there. That's in the newest code here has that touch where it'll tell you when something is 3x or 2x or whatever it is. The reactor jackpot to the regular jackpot. 80, 85. Critical. Oh, good thing we have ball save time. Ball save time. Oh, we have so much ball save time. It's awesome. Reactor 7, so it's all of the above. It's everything it can be. And where are we here? What's left? What's left? More ball save time. Oh, look at that. The game is generously giving the other ball back to me. What's left? What's good? What's good, Reactor 7? Come on. Oh, let me get this destroy at 3x. Oh, yeah! Another ball save for destroying a reactor. Woo! All right, here we go. We get an arm mixed up here as we go all the way through. We're trying to finish this. Oh, darn it. Oh, Scheiße. Okay. All right, we're back. And as things go and progress, if you get too far into a game, you got to kind of stop and pretend you're not there. Because if you're reaching a wizard goal, or you're getting close to a wizard goal, wherever we are, I don't know what reactor we're on now, making bad decisions happens more often because you start pressing. You're not playing the same game. That's one of the ways that this game is incredible, by the way, is that it forces you to think differently as you continue to play. The further you go, the more sort of jittery it becomes to the point where I'm guessing my next shot is going to go down the middle because I'm talking too much about it. So instead, you just kind of line up and go boom, and try not to let it go down the middle like that. But ideally, you play the same way you've been playing. And here, I don't want to make the shot from the left flipper because I've been bad at it. I'm going to try to backhand the mystery hole, and hopefully it gives me warp to reactor 9. But instead, I got 10 seconds of ball save, which I can then use. By using the ball save, I can get directly into the reactor. And here I'm going to deaden the ball so it goes in instead of missing. Let's go! Come on, 2 more! Online.
Blocks alert.
Yeah! Alright. This is good music. This is the Armix. And listening to music actually kind of gets you into the rhythm of feeling good about your shot making. And then I missed, of course, but, you know, it sounded good at the time. If I can plunge it into the top like I did here, this is good, because it gives me a little extra kick. And yeah, you can nudge up there. Use your nudging. 83, 98, 100! Let's go! Reactor value max to 337,500, a shockingly specific number. Oh, God. Oh, no! Oh, it did that thing. All right, so, same pattern. This is reactor 1. This is reactor 2. This is reactor 3. It's making locks. It's soft. It's short plunging. Don't say soft plunging. Short plunging is better. Live catching, backhand, and then we kill it. How far? D?
3x jackpot. Lane save. Level 1.
That was good there. It just did the thing again, didn't it?
3x reactor jackpot.
It did the thing where I didn't hit anything, right? Yeah. Boom! Bumper! Bumper me up! All right, so go for the bumper, I suppose, right? Yeah, I'll see that. Boom! All right, welcome to Reactor 9. All right, Reactor 9 works the same way as the other reactors. Hitting the targets, going to the top, and then destroying all the targets. You'll notice that none of the targets are lit. I've hit all 9 of the stand-up targets in the middle by myself here. The other way I can go is I can go to the targets on the right and try to get an out-of-ball. But I'm really not going to do that. I'm just going to go for the targets.
2x jackpot.
Get out of there. No, you stink. Play better. All right, well, we got 1 of the targets down out of 8, and then 8 more to go. Let's talk about transfers for a moment here. Getting the ball from the left flipper to the right is critical on a game where you've decided that you can't shoot with the left flipper anymore. So we have a number of ways to pass the ball from one side to the other, and the most common way is called a post transfer. And then clang the ball short into this rail and have it roll over to the other side. So let's try that. Let's not try that ever again. But it was vaguely effective. All right, another type of transfer is called an alley pass. In the alley pass, you let the ball roll all the way to the very end of the tip of the flipper, and then you try to flip it across like you're aiming for the letter V. This works on a lot of games like Pinball, where there's a valuable award in those in lanes, or in a game where there's no way to transfer the ball otherwise. I'm going to let it roll all the way to the end, and then try to do that. All right. Oh. That was a good live catch. Locks are lit. I just said that. All right, so again, short plunge, just get it on the field, tip it out by hitting your hand against the rail, and then backhand in the lock. And we're gonna do that one more time to start multi-ball. Then during the multi-ball, focus on destroying the reactor. Multi-ball. Oh, get out of the way, other ball!
3x jackpot.
Get out of the way, other ball.
3x jackpot. 2x jackpot.
Oh, no! All right, well, that's it for that multi-ball. I haven't talked about the scoring on the multi-ball yet, but these targets go single, double, triple jackpot, and then a super jackpot in the hole. And they're also multiplied in 2 ways. They're multiplied by how many balls you have in play, and they're multiplied by what reactor number you're on. So when you're on Reactor 9, these jackpots are 45, 90, 135 times the number of balls in play. So at a minimum, you can get like 500,000 or 1 million points just by clearing out those drops. So if you are on Reactor 9, you're like, I just want to get as many points as possible, which is a ridiculous thing to do. You're going to point press and go for jackpots instead of going for the destroys. Let's try the alley pass again, because that was more effective. No, well, whatever, it kind of worked. Nope. Okay. All right. Come on, baby, let's go. Short plunge, tip it out, catch with the light. And there's a little bit of leeway on the live catch. It's not as hard as it might appear to a lot of players. It's just where the ball is going to meet your flipper, kill it there. And if you ideally you can deaden the momentum into the air, that's good too. I have the drain save lit, so I can use that during this multi-ball to give me 10 more seconds of whatever. I'm going for these targets first, then to try and get into the reactor.
3x jackpot. Reactor.
right. All right, we got one last mission here, and we will get this done. I think it's actually pretty cool that the music at the end of this game, this is the most mellow music out of all the tracks in Nuclear Annihilation. And yet, the feeling you have when you're playing this track is completely opposite of how you might think otherwise. Like, I'm shaking, so I've got to calm down, I got to drink some water. As you see, some players do that. They'll interrupt, they'll dance, they'll drink water, they'll do something. I'm doing that right now, in fact. Trying to distract myself from the fact that this thing is real. And instead, it caused me to miss. Get up there! Oh. Well, save. Oh, son of a gun. All right, what do we got? Left side? No, make a shot. Make your shot.
Danger.
I get it. I understand that was a danger. Ooh. Get in there. Let's go big. No! Instant game over? Why would you do that? Ooh, that's nice. That's exactly what I need right now. Oh, no! Oh, we blew it. Reactor 9, we blew it.
Shoot again.
Oh, extra ball. All right, this is it though. This is the last extra ball. There's 2 extra balls, one in Reactor 3, one in Reactor 6. So technically this is ball 5 straight up, but all right, shut up and play. Come on. Oh, whatever. Bad plunge. But come on now, we got this. Another bad plunge. Ideally. Oh, let's take another plunge, perhaps. That's a good plunge. Oh, come on. All right. I regret to inform you that we have set the game for 5 balls. So the game is still on. Would you like to see more? All right, let's go. Come on now, play better. Let's go. Ah, get up top one of them while, will you?
Level 1.
This is the part where I start to suck, I'll bet. Let's go. What do we got up top? R! That's good. 26, 35, 40, height, 53, 67, 71. Multiball. Let's go up here. 80, 89, 91, 900.
Super spinner initiated.
Oh good, super spinner is on. All right, that's it. All right. So now we can decide to go for the targets again, or we can go into multi-ball and try to beat the reactor at double or triple value. What do you think? Multi-ball? Oh God, whatever. Multi-ball, God. Of course it's multi-ball. Why'd I even have to ask? It might happen anyway though, without even trying for it. No, no, no! Darn it! All right, what did I say, 5 balls? I wanted to show it to you on 4 balls because there's something amazing that happens, but I can't, I would prefer to show it to you, but I can't. All right. Let's see, what do we got to do here? Yeah, so this is the part where I fall apart here. And then it turns into what was good into, can you believe he went all the way and then he messed 4 balls on Reactor 9? That sucked, man. That guy. I thought that guy was good at pinball. And then he failed a live cast right there in front of me on the last reactor. It was a cool show before that, man. Ah! Ah! Woo! It pays you. It pays you the entire value of all your destroys at the end of the game, as well as bonus. If you survive, if you kill it before the last ball, you get that bonus again every ball that it plunges out and lets you do nothing. But the flippers died right there. That was the end of the game, and as it should be. You're going to annihilate the entire future to save the past. Annihilation should kill you. Game over. Oh, and a match? Match? Yes, it is. Thanks for being here. We got